We're back with another video, and in today's video I have got some data packs to showcase for Minecraft 1.21.5. Now, like every data pack video I do, the data packs will be downloadable in the description in the order I showcase them. So we're going to jump straight to the first one. Now, the first data pack we're going to cover is one that I made, and I published it on Planet Minecraft for another video, but I just want to recap on it again. And this is the ability to now craft swords with blocking on them. So if I craft this diamond sword, I can block this like a shield. And then if I was to have a mob attack me, I'm just using a husk because they don't burn in day. But if this husk was to come and attack me, you can see it blocks the damage. So it works like shields, but it's also a remix of how PvP used to be inside the game. Because prior to 1.9, you could shield swords within the game, as there was no such thing as a shield. Now, this can be done with every sword, from wooden up to netherite. But there is a difference between the versions. You can see the diamond one doesn't block all my damage, it's only blocking a percentage. Which you can see I take about half a heart every time the husk attacks me. But if I block with a wooden one, you can see I take about 1.5 hearts. And that is because each version blocks a higher percentage the higher the tool tier. I think it starts at 10% for the wooden, and it goes up to about 90% for the netherite. So it does still mean that shields are way better, because shields block 100% of damage. But if you want the alternative, or you want to carry something else in your offhand, then you can do that to block some damage. And the second one is a data pack that adds a structure. It adds just the one structure, and it is a copper golem, which you can see right here. I only covered this one because copper golems are really cool, and it also means that you can now find copper blocks naturally generating outside of trial chambers. Then you can see there is also this right here, which I'm guessing would summon a copper golem if you was using a mod or something. But obviously within the base game, it does nothing. Now, it is literally just made of copper. There is a dispenser right here. Okay, that's kind of cool. I did not know that. It has 8 wind charges and a diamond. So let's quickly just break this a little bit more to see if there's anything else hidden. And it seems like there isn't. It seems like it was just a chest and the dispenser. I don't know why I can hear pillagers. Is there an outpost near me somewhere that I can hear them from? Okay, I have found it. It's just a random pillager down inside of this cave. I'm guessing the pillager then probably spawns at this structure, because there is no reason a pillager would just be randomly here. So I'm going to quickly just locate another one so we can get a look to see if it's always the same or if there are differences. Now, once again, is there a pillager at this one? I don't believe so. So maybe the pillager was something else. I don't know why there was just a random pillager inside of a cave near that other one. But yes, it definitely don't seem like there's a pillager at this one, and I can't hear pillager sound effects. So inside of the chest is once again the same thing, so the chest isn't randomized. It seems like the structure is pretty much the same as well. And then also the dispenser is the same. And it makes sense now. There is a button here, so when you press the button, you can see you get the diamond, or you can get a wind charge. So the third data pack we're going to cover is one that makes it so you can pick up chests. Now, if I was to crouch and click on this chest, yes, there we go. You can see I have a filled chest, and it has all the items in it. Now, I am a lot slower when doing this, because obviously you're carrying a load of items, but I can now take this chest wherever I want it. One thing we will test in a second is, can this chest go inside of shulker boxes and boats? But for now, let's just say this is my house. I can place down this chest here, and you can see it has everything still inside of it. So you can just pick up chests, no need to empty them into shulker boxes, or no need to break them and pick it all up in your inventory anymore. Now let's quickly just test this. Does it work on chest boats? And then let's also just try shulker boxes as well, because these are pretty useful. So if I was to place that there, can I put this inside of there? I can. And the question is, if I now break this, does it have the chest still inside of it? So this shulker box has the chest inside of it. You can see I'm not slow anymore. I'm moving at normal speed, which is a good thing. And then if I place it down, I can then take the chest out and place it back down again. So that is a way to get around the movement speed. And once again, yes, you can do exactly the same with boats. As you can see, it's inside of a boat. I can now row this boat. The boat is not slowed down, as you can see as well. This is quite a cool feature for moving items around your world. Now, it does also work with barrels. As you can see, if I was to crouch and click this barrel, I now have the barrel in my inventory with the items inside. I am once again slowed, and I can place it down at any point to have all the items where I place it. Now, the fourth data pack I'm going to cover is one that makes a change to waxing copper blocks. Now, if I was to quickly just throw a crafting recipe like so, you can see I get a 2x2 area waxer. There are more versions as well, so there is one like that, I believe. No, it must be the other way around. So like that, yes, there we go, and that is a 3x3 area waxer. And then finally there is one final version, which I need a honeycomb block for, and I believe this one is like so. Yes, that is a 5x5 area waxer. Now, how these work is they basically wax a area of that radius. So if I was to quickly just grab some copper, let's say I was to have a little house right here. Let's do it 4x4, or let's do it 5x5. So let's say this was some kind of build right here. It's a 5x5 box that is 3 blocks tall. And if I was to now click, I don't know where this registers from. So there we go. I have clicked, and what blocks has it waxed? It's waxed them ones, okay. It's waxed that one, and it's also waxed the bottom ones right there. I'm also letting off a lot of particles. So yeah, you can see every single block here I am just pick blocking, and it's always staying on the waxed one. Every single block in this radius is now waxed. So it will definitely save a lot of time. And once again, there are 3 versions. You have 5x5, 3x3, and 2x2. If I was to quickly just do the 3x3, I could build a 3x3 box right here. So let's quickly just do that. And then if I click this one on, you will see that every single block within this radius is waxed. And you can see once again going through and pick blocking, I am only getting the waxed version. Even the ones on the inside are waxed. Now, while I've been doing that, you would have also noticed I get a lot of honey particles, and that is because you can wax mobs. I'm pretty sure if I stand near the mob, yes, you can see it's a lot slower because it is waxed. It is also letting off a lot of particles. Now, the fifth and final data pack we're going to cover is one that adds 2 new towers to the game. So we have the first tower right here, which, not gonna lie, the building color palette looks really cool. And then if we head on inside, we have a chest at the bottom with a load of random items. And then if we head up another floor, there is a free enchantment table, but also illusioner. So this is a way to find illusioners inside a survival mode. And this is also a max level enchantment table, because you can see it allows us to do 30 levels. So it means there's more than 15 bookshelves around it. Now, these towers just spawn around the overworld, and that is the first one. The second one is a lot bigger, and this is it right here. This one is going way up above the clouds, and it's also a lot thicker than the other one. It does also have coal ore in the decorations. That's kind of cool. Once again, they're using the same kind of color palette where it's using the basalt. But I do really like the mixture where the dark blocks go into the light stone with the coal. There is also then some pillager banners on the side. And let's quickly just head on inside of this one as well. So if we head on inside, there is a load of barrels with, it looks like, pillager outpost loot. There's about 14 barrels full of loot here. And if we carry on heading upwards, it seems like it is just a staircase. It doesn't seem like there's anything on the way up. And apart from climbing up the stairs, which I'm not going to do, but yes, you can see there's nothing apart from stairs. And it just goes up to the very top. I really do like this, but I think there could be more done with this. There could definitely be something up here, and there could be rooms as you're climbing up the stairs, so there's a little bit more to explore. So as I was falling down, I heard a Vindicator, and you can see there is a random Pillager and Vindicator just sitting on these stairs. That would be very terrifying if you're running up these stairs and you just bump into them, and I'm guessing that is why they are placed there. Okay, there are more. There is another pillager right there. I run up this, and that pillager definitely wasn't there when I run up this. There must be some kind of trigger that spawns these. Now, anyway, that is it for this. We went through 5 data packs. I wanted to get through them a lot quicker this time because they were small quality of life data packs that didn't really change the game too much. But once again, if you did enjoy this video, do like and subscribe. If you have any data packs you'd like us to showcase in the future, do let me know in the comments. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!